Hello to every member of my YouTube family. Welcome back to the Science Killer. It's me, Dr. Habib. Could you please tell me about the time? What time is it right now? It's exactly 5 to 9 right now in my vicinity. So please do share about the timing in your area. And if you don't know how to tell someone in English about the timing, so please do concern this video till end, like it and share it. And if possible, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Science Killer. So let's code up this video in a couple of minutes in a simplified way. And that is how to tell someone in English about the timing. So please, can you ask me the question? Excellent. So we ask the question, what time is it? So the question is, what time is it? What time is it? So my answer was, it is 5 to 9 a.m. And if I ask you the same question after 5 minutes, so your answer will be, it is 9 o'clock. And if I ask you the same question after 15 minutes, your answer will be, it is a quarter past. So it is a quarter past, or it is a quarter after 9. So we are going to understand in this video about AM and when to use the preposition to with time, and we are going to understand this o'clock and the prepositions past and after. So let's start from the sunrise. Of course, the sun rises at different places at different timings, but we are going to take the average time in all these 4 cases. So let's suppose, at what time does the sun rise? So we say, let's suppose the sun rises at 6 o'clock. So as the sun rises, we say that the day has started. Okay, so at what time do you see the sun that is fully visible to you? The sun is shining with its full brightness. So let's suppose we take the average time again, and that is 12 o'clock. Okay, at what time do you see the sun set? So at what time does the sun set? So we see, let's suppose we say that the sun sets at 6 o'clock. And of course, as the sun sets, we say that the night has started. So we say that the night has started. Okay, of course, as the night starts, so we see the moon at night. So at what time do you see the moon that is fully visible to you? So let's take the average time over here, that is 12 o'clock. So yes, please. So at 6 o'clock, so at what time does the sun rise? That is 6 o'clock, and we call it as sunrise, or we also name it as dawn. So as the sun rises, day starts, and this you can see over here, this is the middle of the day, that is 12 o'clock. So that's why we name it as midday, or we also name it as noon. Or the third name, that is very important name of the midday, we name it as meridian. What do we name it, please? Meridian. Okay, and of course, what do we call it, please? We call it as sunset. So let me write over here 6 o'clock. So what do we call it, please? We call it as sunset, or we also name it as dusk. So this sunset we call in Urdu as ghurub aftab. So aftab means sun, and ghurub means setting down, correct? So sunrise we call in Urdu as talui aftab. Talu means rising, and aftab means sun. Okay, this time of the night, of course, this is the middle of the night, we call it as midnight. What do you call it, please? Midnight. Okay, let's go to some of the fractions of the day and night. So this triangle, that is the part of the night, we call it as early morning. What do we call it, please? Early morning. And as the sun rises, so the day starts, and this part of the day, this triangle side, we call it as morning. What do we call it, please? We call it as morning. Okay, so this is middle of the day or midday. So the time after midday, of course, we call it as noon. So that's why we call it as noon. So this time after the noon is called as afternoon. So what do we call it, please? Afternoon. Okay, as the sun sets, so the night starts and the first part of the night, that is evening. What do you call it, please? Evening. So remember, early morning and evening, these both of them, they are the parts of the night, and morning and afternoon, they both are the parts of the day. Okay, before understanding one very important concept, I would like to write two important terminologies or prefixes over here, and that is ante. Ante means before, and another one, that is post. Post means after. Okay, so can you please let me ask you one question? Can you please tell me about this time? Let me draw a line. Is this time okay, is this time before the midday or after midday? Yes, please. I'm asking about this time. That is this time before the midday or after the midday? Exactly. So this is the time before midday. So before we name as A. So A stands for ante. And midday we name as meridium. So M stands for meridium. So this AM stands for ante-meridium. So what do we call it, please? Ante-meridium. So this is the time before midday, or this is the time from midnight to the midday. So this time we call as AM. Let's suppose I wake up early in the morning at 6 AM. Correct or not? Okay, I go to the school or I go to the university at 9 AM in the morning. Okay, please, can you tell me about this time? Is this time before the midday or after the midday? Yes, please. Can you please tell me about this time? Is this time before the midday or after the midday? Yes, excellent. So this is after the midday. So after we name as post. So P stands for post, and of course after the midday, so midday we name as meridium. So post meridium. So PM stands for post meridium. So this PM stands for post meridium, and this is the time after midday, or the time from midday to midnight, that is known as PM, and the time from midnight to the midday, that's named as AM or ante-meridium. Okay, before telling about the prepositions of the time, here I would like to mention one thing very, very important, that is to which prepositions do we use with these parts of the day and night. So this one, early in the morning, afternoon and evening, with these four parts of the day and night, we use the preposition in. Let's suppose I go for the exercise early in the morning. I take breakfast in morning. Okay, I go to the tuition in afternoon, and I come my home in evening. But especially with night, we use the preposition at. So what do you do at night? So with night we use at. Okay, before this lecture, I have covered one very, very important lecture, one video, and that was all about the complete prepositions. So there, at, I said, we use for the time, and number two, at we use for the public places. Let's suppose I say at airport, at bank, at police station, at supermarket, at work. So for public places, we also use at. And especially over here with night, we use at. Okay, now just let's understand how to tell someone about the timing Okay, let's suppose now this is a clock, and of course here we have got the 12 and here we have the 3. So I'm not going to write because it will make you confused. So here we have got 12 and here 3, and here of course we have 6 on the clock and here 9. And we have got 3 needles in the clock. One big needle that is constantly moving, so that counts for the second, and one another big needle, so that counts for minute, and another small needle that rarely you see moving, so that counts for hour. So let's suppose right now both the small and big needles, they both are towards 12. So what time is it? So you will answer me, it is 12 o'clock. Okay, so now 1, 2 and then 3, 4, 5. So each fraction counts for 5 minutes break. So what time is it right now? Excellent. So we will say it is 5 past 12 or it's 5 after 12. Now what time is it? So it is 10 past 12. Okay, so what time is it right now? So it is a quarter past 12 or it is a quarter after 12. Okay, now so it is 25 after 12 or it's a 25, it's 25 past 12 now, so it is half past 12. So please, moving from 12 to moving from 12 till 6, we will use the preposition past. So please, so from moving from 12 till 6, we will use the prepositions past, or we will use after. What will you use, please? We will use after. So what time is it? You will say it's a quarter past 12 and it's half past 12. Okay, as you start moving from the 6 again towards the 12, so we'll use the preposition to. What will you use, please? To. So we'll use the preposition to. So here we will use, please, here we will use to. So let's start where we had ended. Let's suppose, so what time is it, please? It is half past 12. Okay, now, so it is 25 to 1 because this small needle has now started its movement towards the 1. So we'll say 25 minutes are remaining towards the 1. So it is 25 to 1. Okay, what time is it now? So it is 20 to 1 and now, so it is a quarter to 1 and it's 10 to 1. And what time is it? It is 5 to 1. And what time is it right now? So it is 1 o'clock. Why do we call it as o'clock? Because this big needle has completed its motion just like O shape. So that's why we say it is 1 O and then clock is there. So it is 1 o'clock. So let me write the exercise over there and you should write the sentences in front of these exercises. Let's suppose here we have got 12. So please, what time is it? So I'm writing here in digital form. So it is 12 o'clock. Okay. What time is it right now? So it is 10 past 12. Okay. What time is it right now? So it is a quarter past 12. Excellent. Okay. What time is it right now? So it is half past 12. Okay. What time is it right now? So it is 25 to 1. What time is it? It is 25 to 1. Okay. And what time is it now? So it is a quarter to 1. It is a quarter to 1. And here the last one, what time is it? So it is 1 o'clock. So this was all about telling the time, especially these two terminologies, antemeridiem and postmeridiem, and which prepositions do we use for telling about the time, that was past and after, and using to as well, and which prepositions, especially at and in, we use with the fractions of the days. So I hope it helped you a lot and I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please press the like button and the bell icon, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Science Killer. And as always, thanks for the listening and stay blessed.